Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Wrench with Grandpa. It's Sunday, the first day of fall. A toast to the fall. Do love my VHs. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, that the Lord has blessed you with a nice day. It's been nice here, very low humidity. Thank you, Jesus. But it's currently 92 degrees, so it is a little warm, but it's manageable. But I did convince the wife that it was too hot to do any yard work for the moment. So, continuation. I've been tinkering, and that usually gets me into trouble. But let's see what I'm up to. So, I've been focusing more on trying to put the interior back together because we are still awaiting some resolution to some of the front suspension issues that we have to deal with. So, one thing I've been doing is rehabbing a lot of interior parts. This is the kick plate for the driver's side. It was, anodized aluminum, and I didn't feel like spending a whole lot of time doing metal polish on it and trying to make it shiny, because quite honestly, at some point down the road, I would like to get one of those nice, pretty embossed ones that says Barracuda on it. But, right now the budget goes for things to get her back on the ground, running and driving around the neighborhood, not cosmetics. So, did prep this down, cleaned it up, wiped it all down with isopropyl alcohol, let it dry, hit it with a good even coat of primer, and let it set for about 15-20 minutes. It was pretty well baked, sitting down here in the sun, especially with the low humidity. I have really been fighting humidity issues of the last week or two in trying to do any of this rattle can, excuse me, spray work, because if it's just a little, it shows up, even with the time I try to do a proper prep of the surfaces. So it is what it is. So this is getting dry. It's a little tacky yet, but it will be going in here. And it goes right there. You notice that silver? That's the color this car originally was. When this car came out of the factory, it was silver, black on black, or black on silver, or whatever you want to say. But everything black inside, and the outside was silver. And I didn't have striping, as far as I know. Let me set my V8 down over here so we can get on with things. While we're over here, like I said, been working on interior parts. Here we have the back seat armrest insert with the ashtray, all prepped and ready to go. So we got that. Then we've got this one, which, let's see, I'm getting all confused now. But let me explain to you what I've got a problem with. I've been matching all this stuff up. I need the long driver's side, left side, in black, and what else did I need? I don't remember. There's another one I need. But if anybody's got a source or has some of those pad inserts, please PM me. I'll figure it out. I knew what it was, but it's been a long afternoon. But yeah, as I recall, I need the front pad for there, and then I need the pad with the ashtray insert here. I've got the base, I just don't have the pad insert. I need them in black, please. So anyway, in trying to do some of this stuff, decided to get a little wild and crazy. And I spent a great deal of time in the last 48 hours on metal polishing the interior trim. Now, it's not perfect, but it wasn't, I mean, if you saw it before, and I can probably give you a fair example of before, although it has been worked on, but not to the extent that has been. Get over here and rearrange the tile. That came out real well. Yeah. That thing would eat up with rust. Little TLC, and she's coming out pretty good. So that's ready. That's part of the trim for somewhere. This is for the right side of the car. And like I said, I have done quite a bit on it, but we got a little bit more to do on that. And I've been using the Blue Diamond. Whoa, careful. Don't trip over the equipment, son. You don't have any workers' comp. Been using the Blue Diamond. Now, I started out doing rubbing compound, and that did quite a bit in cleaning a lot of the surface junk and stuff off of it. And then coming back and dang, I need an assistant to hold the products for me. The Blue Magic Metal Polish Cream. This stuff's toxic, man. You open it up, it's like, whoa, what is that? Smells like an ammonia, but it's great. I mean, it gets down deep into that metal, cleans all the crap, and as you're using it, you're taking a lot of the imperfections out of the metal as well. Now, like I said, this is what, like 60-year-old metal that has been used and abused all those years, so it's not perfect, but it looks so much better, and it's going to look wonderful in here, because it'll go in there. And then we have the tail piece here that will go back there, so that'll all be nice, pretty, and shiny. We have finished up all of the remainder of the restoration back here, so we're ready to start putting this back together, getting the panels put on it and all the hardware. We did repaint this middle section. We may come back and do these upper sections later, but again, you know, we do what seems right at the time. I did go ahead and, like I say, doing stuff way out of order, but you know, just because it is what it is. Let me move this out of the way before I mess something up. When I got into this project, shortly thereafter joining a local Mopar club, North Georgia Mopar Club, great bunch of people, got some incredible cars, and I got a chance to meet a lot of them at various events. And I did a video quite a while back, probably 2 years ago now, of a gentleman that I met who lives here locally, and he had a 66 Charger, and incredible car. The gentleman was very, very knowledgeable, and it was quite an interesting time to spend a little time with him, and one thing and another. And he gifted me some kick panel stereo speakers. So I thought, well, what the heck? Let's go ahead and see how this is going to work out, because I need to pull all this up so I can get this all vacuumed out and get the rust restoration done in here. You'll notice it's in pretty darn good shape, all in all. just get her cleaned up. I do want to pull the seat back out because there's some things that I need to do underneath as far as cleaning up the seat track, de-rusting it, and coming up with a way that I can make it more adjustable. Honestly, if I could figure out a way to come up with some sort of motorized frame that would accommodate this seat design to where I could raise it and move it back and forth and everything like that. If any of you guys have suggestions that are viable, don't tell me, so, oh yeah, you could take the seat out of a 72 Buick. Just, you know, pondering. But anyway, so we're going to get that pulled back. I'm going to shoot that. I said we're working on getting this all up. Yeah, I'm kind of putting this all back together, even though I still have trashed out weather stripping. And I hate that. But I'm finding that for the most part, let me turn this off, that for the most part, for me to do the 2 doors, it's going to be, you know, close to 500 bucks. Want to do it? We'll do it. But right now, like I said, if it doesn't help get it on the ground, running, and in the neighborhood, it's on bucket list. So, and if you've been watching from past videos, the money I spent for window weather stripping was a complete farce, and I threw away good money for that. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to make this work at some point as well. But we have finished up underneath with the brake lines. And I just want to show you this as well because, and I apologize because there's a lot of archaeological cleaning that I still need to do under here as far as the floor pans and stuff. Let me set you down right here for a second so I can get in the proper position. Earthquake. Look at that pretty tire and wheel. Let's see if we can help illuminate the situation here a little bit. Let there be electricity. All right. We now have electricity. I should have been getting the new brake line all put in, you know, and sometimes you do the best you can and it may not be, you know, factory perfect, but hey, it's in there. Nothing's going to be running into it. And like I said, if you followed along, excuse me, he's kind of quarters here. I've been coming up with some interesting things to insulate the line to make sure that we're not creating any issues with vibration, noise, and wear on these lines. So one thing, using 3/8" fuel hose. It's nice, it's thick, it's heavy split. Put it down, get into a position where it's going to help keep that line from vibrating against there. And reposition here. Doing, you know, more of the same. I can get it up in here. Up in these areas. Put one of those washers, grommets that I showed you yesterday up in here to keep this brake line against this body bolt. And see if I can get you back in here where you can see it. See that hose there? That's in there. As well as another space washer. Keeping all that stuff tight in place and from rubbing against anything. So I'm very pleased that I am getting some progress now. Of course, like I said, we've still got a lot of crap up here that I want to get cleaned out so that I can go ahead and finish doing all the rust stuff on this. Still need to drop these off too, get prepared for the new exhaust system. So, you know, the fun never stops. So, that's kind of where I'm at this evening. You guys have a great Monday, Tuesday. It'd be great if I could win the lottery, and then every day would be Saturday. Yeah, right. See you guys soon. Thanks. Like, share, subscribe. Play with the algorithms. Let's see if we can hit 800. Thanks all for your support. See you soon. Bye-bye.